AI is continuing to progress. And now, even more so, the AI companies, the different companies are starting to compete with each other more and more. So that's to our benefit because now the AIs are being able to do so much more. One of the big things that recently happened here is with the Meta company, the Meta AI, releasing a lot of new information dealing with new capabilities, new resources, and new things that they're simply going to offer to everyone. So I'm going to cover a lot of these different things. And I generally don't come out and give videos dealing with, the latest new thing, but this is important. I think this is a really important part dealing with education and AI, because I see this as a turning point in some of the evolution as to AI utilization. So bear with me as we go through some of these great new fascinating developments with AI and its capabilities, and then we wrap it up with this aspect of what does this mean for education? What should we be thinking about? So I'm going to talk about some of these new things, and then we'll interject with different aspects of AI and education. To begin with, let's talk about image generation. So of course, there's many different types of image generation that are out there. They're all great and have really awesome capabilities. But the biggest thing here is how Meta is now going to be integrating AI image generation within a bunch of different programs that they have. So that means that you're going to be able to create images within your Messenger app, within your Instagram, within Facebook. It's all being integrated. So now people can create it that much easier. So this means that people will now become so much more used to creating images within their communication. So this is an important thing to consider as well, in that the way that we interact with each other, the way that we talk, can now become that much more visual through the ability to create images instantly because of AI image generation. So this IMU, that is the name of Meta's new AI image generation. So that's an important thing to think about as far as how AI is developing and how it's going to be affecting society as far as our communication is concerned. Another big thing that Meta has created is that they're going to be releasing these different types of AIs. So their idea is different AIs for different things. They're creating Meta AI personas. So now you'll have different AIs that you can utilize in order to gain information more directly or easier. The idea with these AI personas is that you'll be able to engage with them directly with the understanding that they're already queued up to answer certain type of questions. And it's not just questions, but it's conversations. So you'll be able to interact, to have dialogues with an AI that's has a persona that's geared specifically to cooking, that's geared specifically to writing an essay or writing a book or any type of writing. There's an AI persona that's dedicated to that. AI persona for fitness, for health, for anything that you can think of. They're creating many and many more of these different personas so that you can not just have your questions answered, but have an experience, have entertainment intertwined with education, with information, so that you have this dialogue conversation. So again, this changes the whole dynamic of just getting information. Now it becomes a more interesting dialectic process in that we're engaging in different ways with the AI. They've also talked about how it's currently text-based, but it's going to quickly become also audio-based, so you can truly have an actual verbal conversation with this AI. Along with that, they're also releasing an AI studio. So this means that now an individual can start to work and create their own AI. Their big thing with this AI studio is that it's not just created via code, but now someone that doesn't know code could actually go through and start to create their own AI. Of course, businesses have been working to try and have their own AIs, different chatbots to address different aspects of their company. But now this will have greater reaching capabilities in that any individual could create an AI, whether they want an AI specific to do one thing or they want to create an AI version of themselves. This is a whole other field of digital twinning where people are wanting to create AI versions of themselves to help them to remember memories, to help them to answer in the same way that they would, to write things in the same way that they would. So this is, again, another thing for us to think about, in that how will this affect what students can come up with, how students can answer things if they have an AI version of themselves as well. Again, a lot of different things to consider here. Another major release from Meta is talking about their Quest 3. Now, their Quest 3 is a virtual reality headset. I'm not going into the gaming aspect, but I just want you to know that this technology is out there, and what this will allow is an individual to use this headset, and they can have an instant large screen TV anywhere. They can have a virtual experience, meaning that they could sit courtside at a sporting event or any other type of virtual experience like that. They could have virtual items inside their house. So a virtual item could exist side by side with real things in their house, because it allows for mixed reality, meaning that you can see the reality as well as a virtual thing existing side by side, along with virtual games that you're playing in your living room. So again, this mixture of virtual world with real life. Now, this is extended in another release. Again, Meta released a lot of things this week. They released Ray-Bans, so the sunglasses that are common, Rayban Smart Glasses. The powerful thing with this is that now this will allow an individual to simply wear these glasses, and of course, they can be sunglasses as well as prescription lens or clear lenses, and this will give the person the ability to have an AI anywhere, hands-free, because now they'll simply be able to say something out loud, "Hey, Meta," and it will answer whatever question. So, "Hey, Meta, how do I do this? Hey, Meta, what should I do in this situation? Hey, Meta, what is this?" This is a powerful thing, in that now using AI will become that much easier and that much second nature to a lot of people that will fully embrace this technology. Again, this has ramifications for our students, in that if they're so integrated with the AI, what does that mean for our teaching and learning experience? This is important things for us to really be thinking about. So again, this is very powerful. Along with that, they're introducing the ability for the AI to have a visual capability. So these sunglasses, these Ray-Ban smart glasses, they will have cameras in them. They'll have microphones in them. So anything that you're looking at, the AI can be looking at. So you can simply ask it questions about what it is that you're looking at. What is this? Translate this message for me. Tell me about what I'm looking at. This is a really powerful thing as well, because again, it gives the person that much more capability, because they have access to this AI all the time, and they have visual capabilities of the AI going along with it. Another important part of that is that because Meta has released this, because Meta is trying to lead the way with AI, other companies are going to be responding as well. So that's an important thing to think about, such as ChatGPT. ChatGPT is rolling out their own enhanced capabilities, in that they're going to be giving visual capabilities to their AI as well. Now, of course, we know that this was there, and it's been there for several months since GPT-4 came out. When GPT-4 came out, technical papers and videos already demonstrated that it had visual capabilities, but it simply wasn't being released, not yet, because it's phased implementation. So ChatGPT has come out and said that, yeah, they're releasing this visual capability. So that means that you can do things like take a picture of something and then ask ChatGPT about that thing. In this example, we have a seat to a bicycle, and the person is asking, well, how do I adjust this? And the ChatGPT is able to say, oh, well, you either have a quick release or a bolt that you'll have to adjust. And then it goes even further in saying, okay, well, which one do I have? Oh, you have the bolt. What do I do to fix that, to adjust that? Oh, you're going to need to use an Allen wrench. Okay, here are the tools that I have. Do I have an Allen wrench? Yes, you do. It's in the top left corner. So you can see that the capabilities of the AI are pretty impressive, in that it has this capability to really see and to understand what's needed in order to address the issue, to address the problem. So again, these capabilities are continuing to enhance and just become unbelievable, but it's not going to end. There's going to be additional implementations of different additional capabilities as well. It's important to try and keep up and stay aware of what's going on so that we can develop our capabilities as well within academia. Now, I know it's an ongoing thing, but we can't get too depressed or stressed out about this, because remember, we're the role models, right? So we have to understand that we need to ensure that we have this mindset of continuous learning, of lifelong learning. We have to learn about these things so that we can implement them. We need to really start to take a step back and think about, how is this going to be affecting our students, and what does this mean? By having AI that's always available to them. I mean, the Rayban glasses is really a powerful thing in that now hands-free, I can just say, hey, AI, or hey, Meta, what is this? How do I do this? Those are important things to think about as far as the mindsets of the students and how this is going to affect their thinking and their capabilities. It's going to be greatly enhanced, but we also have to think that there's going to be a lot where the student is going to start to shift over a lot of thinking to the AI, right? This is a big worry that has always been there for us in academia. And that's something that really needs to be addressed. It's something that we really need to be thinking about. So this is a matter about AI literacy development, and to ensure that we know, but then to ensure that we're teaching the students the proper way of using the AI. They shouldn't be shifting all of their thinking over to the AI. They should be working with it in order to be able to think at a higher level. So as opposed to just saying, how do I do this? Maybe it's a matter of, how do I do this? Show me the process. Why should I be doing it this way? What are your data sources? Is this the best way? What are different ways that I could do this? Again, by helping the student develop a critical thinking mindset and understanding the dangers of over-reliance, and not just switching over to letting the AI do everything, and then I don't gain the information. If I become over-reliant, and then I won't be able to develop in my capabilities to be able to think at a higher level. So these are important things for all of us in academia to really be thinking about, and to start to integrate into our teaching. Again, the importance of AI literacy is never going to go away. And it's not just a matter of, oh, they can use it. Yes, plenty of students are already using ChatGPT and other AIs, but it's a matter of using it effectively, using it appropriately, using it so that it's not just short-term gain, but also long-term development. So that's a big thing with all these great new things that AI is being able to do, but it's about being able to harness it properly and effectively so that it can help us as we continue to develop with the tool as well. So together we'll get through this, so it'll just be a greater development and capabilities within our teaching and learning. And remember, learning is for life.